You're over 30, you used to be fit, you still train hard, but something's changed. Your recovery sucks, your progress has stalled, and your body just doesn't bounce back like it used to. Friends, here's the truth. The fittest men over 30 don't train harder, they train smarter. And today, I'm going to run through the 5 mistakes that most men make and how to fix them. This is exactly what separates the men who thrive in their 30s to those who fall apart. And if you apply these lessons, you'll not only look fantastic, but you'll perform like an athlete. Now, I know I don't look it with this baby face, but I'm 32. And when I hit my 30s, I started feeling it. I was lifting heavy, I was running far, I was eating clean, but I was constantly tired and inflamed. Even though I did a photo shoot and looked fantastic, I'd look at other guys in the gym who were stronger, leaner, more capable, and they weren't training more than me. They were just doing it different. I was still training like I was 22, thinking more effort meant more results. And that's when it clicked and I realized if I wanted to perform in my 30s, I needed a new system. And that's where my training methodology, push, pull, run, was born. A smarter, more sustainable way to build a body that's fit, fast, and strong for life. I paired that with my simple dieting system and it changed everything. If you want to learn these exact systems for free, just click the link in description. This is the new era of health and fitness. No gimmicks, no burnout, no endless restriction, no bullshit. Let's dive in. Mistake number 1. Most guys in their 30s train like they are a bodybuilder. Chest day, arm day, leg day, pump day. But the fittest men over 30s train for performance. Full body sessions, supersets, sprints, carries, plyometrics, and running for endurance. They move like athletes, not mannequins. Because here's the truth. Muscle that doesn't move well is just useless. You need to be using big compound lifts, such as squats, deadlifts, rows, and presses. Master your body weight using press-ups, dips, pull-ups, chin-ups. Run and have a variety of runs, intervals, sprints, long runs. Train for strength, speed, and endurance. Here's the thing. If you're a man in your 30s and you want to be ready for everything and anything, doing a set of chest flies doesn't do that. There's no use benching 100 kilograms if you cannot run 1 kilometer. Let's be honest, you're hardly super dad. No one cares if you look decent if you can't even run a kilometer. Use the principles above and what I'm about to run through now, and you'll be deadlifting twice your body weight and running a 5k under 20 minutes with no extra sessions before you know it. Training smarter is about getting more out of your training, and these are the cues I use to do that. I choose exercises that give me a great mind-muscle connection, an exercise that feels safe and comfortable, where I can perform a full range of motion and I leave my ego at the door. I am honest with myself when I'm training. I use weight that I can control as opposed to weights that control me. I maintain my poise throughout my sets and ensure 10 out of 10 form, and there's no energy leakage. No excess grunting, no stupid shouting. My form is a top priority. I prioritize sets with effort and intensity over jump volume, and I make sure I progress in one of the following areas: a better range of motion, improved form, slower controlled tempo, a better pump, an improved mind-muscle connection, increased load or reps. And if I'm not feeling it at any point during the session, thinking like a subpar performance, aches, pains, I don't let it get me down. I don't let my ego take control. I will reduce the load, reduce some sets, or just leave early. Take your training seriously. Aim to progress, but at the end of the day, you are there because you love it, or you should be loving it. So make sure that you choose exercises and a routine that gives you enjoyment whilst you're there. If you follow those cues, you won't go far wrong. Mistake number 2. The average guy in his 30s relies on going full David Goggins mode and burns out. Friends, if you need Goggins just to get out of bed on a morning, you've already lost. Motivation is fleeting. It comes and it goes. Waiting for motivation to take back control of your life leaves it out of your hands, whereas discipline is always going to be there. With discipline, you know you're moving forward because you are the one that's in control. Just by simply doing what you know you need to be doing, you're bypassing the entire need for motivation entirely. Motivation is a great tool and should be used to your advantage when it is there. But the thing is, it won't always be there. If you have a solid routine based on discipline, you will have created a safety net that will catch you when motivation isn't there. The key to success with discipline is knowing that early on it's going to take a little bit of work. But each time you take action, you'll create that reinforcement. You will be stacking wins in your favour, and you will redefine what difficult really means. You are strong enough to surpass motivation. You just need to take that first step. Once you've started moving forward, momentum will kick in. And discipline is the most valuable skill that you have. It allows you to live your life on your terms and become the best version of yourself. The fittest men just follow a simple structure. Look, your 30s isn't about going harder, it's about training smarter. You can't afford to waste effort on random shit. Implement a structure that gives you freedom to progress. Mistake number 3, you are training like an athlete, but you are eating like a Weight Watchers dieter. The fittest men over 30 fuel for their performance. They use carbs for training performance and recovery. Things like potatoes, rice, fruit. They eat tons of protein for recovery and muscle building. Chicken, beef, eggs. They prioritize whole foods that gives their body the vitamins and the minerals that it needs to function like a machine. If you aren't eating 5 portions of fruit and veg every single day, you need to grow up. And this is why I built my simple dieting system. It's not about cutting food out, it's about fueling. Timo, one of my clients, switched from cutting carbs and under fueling, and in 6 weeks his energy doubled, his running pace dropped by under a minute per kilometre, and he's now got a sub 19-minute 5k time. Food isn't the enemy, under fueling is. Stop slashing your calories in an attempt to lose weight. Take it slow and your body shape will just change due to great training performance. Aim to lose 0.5 to 1% of your body weight every single week, and use this easy method to find your starting dieting calories. Take your body weight in pounds and multiply it by 10 to 12. Note, this is a guide, but it should see you losing weight easily. This is all dependent on your daily exercise, your TDEE, your non-exercise activity, and you can learn all about this here. And of course, your adherence needs to be high too. Mistake number 4, and this is where most men fail. They train hard but recover like amateurs. And it wasn't until I changed my view on recovery that everything changed for me. I built more muscle mass, lost more fat, and my performance went through the roof. And this is now what I do with my recovery. I sleep for 7 hours at least every single night. To help with my sleep, I use the 3-2-1 method, which I explained in this video here, which you should watch after this one. I get daylight in my eyes throughout the day, especially in a morning, because that helps set my circadian rhythm and triggers my melatonin production to start later in the day. On a bright day, 10 minutes can be enough, but on a more cloudy day, you're looking around that 20 to 30 minute mark. Next up, for my recovery, I follow the plan. What do I mean by that? What I mean is, if my plan says 3 reps in reserve, I will hit 3 reps in reserve. I don't take the piss. I know it can be difficult, that I struggle with it too, but you should not be redlining in the gym all the time. Training intensity is huge when it comes to recovery. Next up, I manage my stress. My personal favourite is deep guided breathing. I do 2 rounds of Wim Hof breathing on a morning and 4-7-8 breathing before bed. Deep nasal breath in for a 4 count, hold for 7, and breathe out through thinly pursed lips for an 8. Repeat that 5 to 10 minutes. This is awesome before bed for sleep too. Most men over 30 know that performance is a cycle. Train, fuel, recovery. And without recovery, you will stay stuck. I learned the hard way. Years of overtraining left me injured, tired, and frustrated. Now I train less, recover better, perform better. Recovery is not optional. Believe me, friends, it's the force multiplier. And now, mistake number 5, and this is the most important one. This is the hidden mistake that nobody talks about, your mindset. The fittest men over 30 have one thing in common. They have burned the old version of themselves. They've let go of the ego, the I need to prove more. Something bullshit mentality has gone. They no longer care about a big chest and have more care about movement, health, longevity. They've ditched the all or nothing mindset. They don't chase perfection, they chase consistency. And when you are changing your mindset, you can't just change how you train or eat. You need to change almost everything. Some deep internal work might need to be done here through things like meditation, journaling, maybe counseling. The ego is a powerful thing, believe me, but when you take control of your ego, you'll build mental toughness, resilience, and you'll have the long-term habits for success. Because the strongest body in the world means nothing if your mind stays weak. You cannot create a new version of yourself whilst dragging your old habits and behaviors with you. If you want positive changes in your life, you have to change your actions, and your actions need to reflect your ambitions. Think about your future self and who you want to become. What behaviors and habits does that person practice daily? Every day is a chance for you to become the person you want to become. Inside of you is the person that you can be, but you must be willing to burn the old version of you in the process. The fittest men over 30 aren't genetically blessed. They're just operating from a different system. Follow smart, efficient, athletic, hybrid training. Use a simple dieting system to fuel your performance and put your diet on easy mode. Implement mindset tools to burn the old you and build something stronger. You are not old. You are not alone. You just need a better system. If you're ready to rebuild properly, here are a few ways I can help. There's a link in the description to booking a call with me, one-to-one, where I will help you thrive and live the rest of your life like you want to live it. You can use the other links in the description to learn the exact training, nutrition, and mindset systems I use in my Built to Thrive framework. It's free. Or you can grab a free week of my push-pull-run hybrid training. My friends, this is the new era of health and fitness. No gimmicks, no burnout, no endless restriction, no bullshit. Let's get to work. And before you go, do all that good stuff. Comment, like, subscribe. Peace out. See you in the next.